let's talk about the chicken. I have a friend that cringes every time I tell her what kind of chicken I use for my bone broth. But child, let me tell you something. I don't care. Bone broth is popping. Yes, sis. Welcome to Keep It Cute Kitchen, also known as Kick. This is a place where we pull up to have deep conversations on keeping our lives in the kitchen easier, healthier, and cute. Because honey, I am so here for it. Today's conversation is going to be lit, sis. Pull up. So how do you make bone broth? And is it that confusing? Is it that complicated? No, it's not really complicated, but it is a journey, child. Like, you better be prepared. Hey guys, this is Nicole from Keep It Cute Kitchen, also known as Kick. Are you prepared for the bone broth journey today? I am taking you step by step through my process, and this video was actually recorded in February 21, but everything still applies, so we're just going to go with it today. Now, the first step in my journey is to clean my chicken by covering it in cold water, adding a little apple cider vinegar to it, and setting it to the side for about an hour. Bing! After the hour, I go and I grab that pot and I drain all the water off. Now, this is a step in the process where I think that most people have their own system for cleaning chicken. So whatever you prefer, however you like to clean your chicken, by all means, have at it, because this is just my process. And now here I am filling it up for a second time because I have to give it one more rinse. This is just the first step. Right now, ooh, child, clearly we needed that second rinse. You know what I'm saying? So now I have all the chicken rinsed off. I'm filling up one more time to prepare for the blanching step, which is step 2 in my bone broth journey. Now, blanching is just a type of boiling. We're not cooking the chicken. We're actually just putting it on the stove in a really aggressive boil for 20 minutes to get all the stuff out. The gunk, the bits, the dirt, the stuff that we just really don't see. It's kind of strange the way it happens, but I'm gonna let you see it for yourself. Okay, here's what the chicken looks like before it goes to that boil. Bye, chicken. We'll see you soon. Peace. And God. Okay, so this is blanching. This is what it looks like. All that gunk. I don't know what else to call it, y'all. All that stuff is just rising to the top. It is disgusting. It's weird. It puts off a strong scent. But I can't stop looking at it, although somebody should make me. All right, so that's over. I'm rinsing the chicken thoroughly, and I'm going to clean out that pot because all that residue is behind. Child, when I tell you, when you see this, you got to just see it for yourself. But it's cool. You'll get used to it just as I have. All right, let's keep going. Now I have my baking sheet out. I just laid down some parchment paper because I'm going to roast the chicken in the oven at 400 degrees until it's nice and brown. We want a deep, rich color. This is a step that you don't necessarily need to take, but I highly recommend it. I've tried making a broth without roasting the chicken, and it was just different. Here are my aromatics. There goes the carrots. You can see the celery is there. I just put some garlic inside. I am also placing a nice fresh branch of rosemary. There are also some onions inside that you can't see yet. There goes the thyme. And this is a soup stock, which I highly recommend that you use because you can just put all of your small ingredients, including these little bay leaves, inside this soup stock, inside your pot, and everything will remain inside for the most part. Hey, parsley, and it just takes away the step of having to strain anything out in the end, because girl, we are not straining in 2022. First time I used this, I felt like you couldn't tell me nothing, child. I was like, I'm a whole chef up in here, and it smells incredible. Here, you smell too. Okay, now we're at the oven, and guess what's ready to come out? The chicken is nice and I like it. I like that color, nice and roasty. I am now putting the chicken in its own soup stock because I like to keep my aromatics separate from the chicken for no particular reason, just my own preference. So here I am with my big pot of all my broth. I have all my chicken parts. I have all my aromatics. And now I'm just going to fill this up and get ready to put it on the fire. You only need enough water in your pot to cover the ingredients, so however high that goes is how much water you need. I do not measure the water. I do add apple cider vinegar. Okay. Well, it's 6:43. It's actually 6:49 p.m. right now. The broth is now on the stove. The flame is on, and it will not be ready to be jarred until 6:50 p.m. a.m. tomorrow. Honestly, I just want to give you a little bit of feedback. I really do like making broth. I love making my own broth. I am tired, so this isn't like, oh my God, it's so easy, it's so simple, girl, you can just do it. No, I'm freaking tired, and but it's worth it, and I can't wait. I gotta go. I got a pan on the stove, so now I gotta make dinner. Bye. All right, guys, here is the big reveal. It is the next day. I am excited. I cannot wait to do the big reveal. Are you guys ready? All right. It is 7:02 p.m. and I turned off the fire on the broth. I'm gonna open this pot up for you to see it. Child, when I saw what was in that pot, I'd like to lose my mind. That thing smelled incredible. Yes. Okay, I gotta get ready to take it out. So here are my mason jars filled with fresh parsley, and as soon as the broth is taken off the fire, I am removing it from the pot. I'm not letting it cool down in the pot. The broth needs to cool down in separate jars. We don't want any bacteria to set in, so that's an important step to make note of. The other important step, if you notice, the jars are not being filled past those lines because the majority of these jars are going into the freezer. So we want to leave room at the top of the jar for the broth to expand. And if you don't leave enough room, your jar could actually break in the freezer. So we want to hit that line nice and easy. It's pretty self-explanatory. Look at this. Look at this. Whoa, chow. Oh my God. I can't deal. 32-ounce mason jars are here and also 16 ounces. So when I'm making recipes, I use the big jars, and when I'm just having my broth daily because, you know, I'm all luxurious and whatever, I'll just open up the little jar and have it. So you should definitely have an assortment. You guys, these jars are going to sit on my counter until they reach room temperature, and then they're going to go either into the fridge or the freezer. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and I really hope you make bone broth. Thanks for watching. Bye. Because today we are no longer changing the way we eat in pursuit of healthier lifestyles without slowing down long enough to create a vibe in our kitchen so that we'll have the ambience that inspires us, that makes it easy to want to cook, that just makes it all a vibe. You know what I'm saying?